have to start with a dressing code. A lot of time, for example, people ask if I teach gi or no gi. It's the same for me to teach you jiu-jitsu without teaching you the gi and the belt. It's a mistake because there's a lot of techniques and improvisation that later on when you go to combative, you have those gi like the military uniform. And that's why for me when I teach jiu-jitsu, I like to teach it with the gi. All of those exercises, they are endless. I write more than 1,000 from judo masters to BJJ masters. For example, now you get a very good hold on my leg to escape. But I can really go there. So you see, it's very difficult for him. Or I can go more easy and give him a good hand. The mount is when I'm mounting the guy. There's many ways to mount. Normally, 2 knees on the floor and I'm over here. For me, with my size, I don't like so much to mount people. I like more side. Side is more easy for a small frame like me. I'll show you the most basic to put Americana. The first you put 2 elbows on him and try not to take your hand down, okay? So, but I'm leaning on it. And it's just a matter of time that the elbow go down. I must hold this wrist touching the floor. This is why Americana, it's also called a paintbrush, because you see this is the brush and I paintbrush the floor. So it means this part must touching the floor all the time. Because once I start to pull it, you see this part going up. So the only way to apply it is to keep this part, when I bring my hand, that is not coming up. And that's why my first will be to drop my hand on him, go under him and lock what we call figure 4. And I'm going here and I'm starting to pull his elbow to his hip. So for example, he hold me over here and I'm holding his gi, closing my figure 4 and repeat to the side. It's very important to understand that also either my hands are over him or either my hands are under him. So as long as they are under him, I can do also things, but you never want one hand over and the other under, because then you're going into triangles, straight arm lock, and all of those techniques, okay? So if you decide to go under him over here, so once you hook, you want to throw your weight and be careful on people's back, and then you move to their side. Okay. This is calling Izakyo choke. So if you see, you cross across the head, you trap your own sleeve, and once the clock starts to close, your time is out. This is the Izakyo. On the same thing, sometimes we're holding, and this is called a sleeve chop. Your neck is in the middle, so when I do this, it squeezes your neck. And this is again, we do it from the mount, and we do it also from the guard. So if I have the guy here, sometimes I trap myself and I trap that sleeve. So if you see, I trap that sleeve and I trap that sleeve over here. So if it's open, it will be Izakyo. But when I do this, it's like we call it like a sleeve choke, okay? Once I open the guard this way, before even or from spider guard, I immediately create space and I put one leg this way and the other just on it. This is why we call it the 90-degree sweep. From here, hip punch or whatever, whoop, and that's it. From here, again, if I just try with my leg, it's not work. I have to a little bit rocking chair him to me, and once I'm rocking chair to me, see, he's out of balance. The basic side, you have your 2 knees over here, and you go like for that thing that we call it, this is a basic seat of Kesakatame. Your hand can be here, or your hand can be here, or under him. This is called the pillow, the makura, like this. Sometimes we're holding the gi over here. And your leg is forward, the other leg is here. And very important, not to have a distance. So my hip must be a little bit here, and many times I will try also to raise a little bit his shoulder, so he cannot turn to me so easy. You see, if you turn to me, you see you have to climb on my leg, so it's more easy to me to hold you than if you're here. You can also escape your shoulder, which will help him to escape. So, Kesakatame is this side, This is the side too. And again, my hand can be here. My hand can be here. It's not so matter now. But from here, I go for reverse kesakatame. My hand is like a makura, like a pillow, or if it's here. Once I feel the guy is fight with this hand, sometimes he escape. I don't want it to escape here, so I'm lock, and I put you immediately in Americana, just in this size. The guy got side control on me, and as long as he get a good hold, I will not be able to escape so easy. So what I'm trying to do is actually to shrink myself out. That way my knee gets inside him very, very easy. So once my knee in, there's a buffer that he cannot squeeze me, for example. So if he tries to squeeze, he's already on my leg. But I don't really turn like Uchimate, that I will lift him in the air. I just want to have this muscle of me jumping his legs. So it's a little bit rude. And then I just want to work, because they need to know that entry, you must know it. That's the most simple entry. And then I can put him under me or under these. I can go for toes locks, heel locks, and that's the next progression.